Prabhu Nityananda, Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shivashadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. So, Hare Krishna, Prabhus and Matajis. So, welcome to our weekly Thursday Srimad Bhagavad Gita discussion. So, we will continue with chapter 10.
Hare Krishna Prabhu, Dandavad Pranam.
Hare Krishna Prabhu, Dandavad Pranam.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna.
So, let me share my screen. Okay. All right, let's continue with chapter 10, the opulence of absolute, Vibhuti Yoga. So, we are on text, we already seen text 12 and 13, right? So, last week discussion, we discussed about Mayavadam, right? And how Arjuna accepted Krishna as supreme. And not only Arjuna, but also all the great sages, the demigods, all the great personalities, the Mahatmas, they have accepted Krishna as supreme personality of Godhead. You have seen that. So next shloka, 10:14. Sarvam etat ritam manye, Sarvam etat ritam manye, Yanmang vadasi Keshava, Yanmang vadasi Keshava, Nahite Bhagavan Vyaktim, Nahite Bhagavan Vyaktim. So it's Vyaktim, Vyaktim, not Vyaktim. The A is short A. So Nahite Bhagavan Vyaktim, Vidur Deva na Danavaha, Vidur Deva na Danavaha. Sarvam etat ritang manye, Yanmang vadasi Keshava, Nahite Bhagavan Vyaktim, Nahite Bhagavan Vyaktim, Vidur Deva na Danavaha. So anyone would like to try? Harasi Mataji? Yeah, Nitish Prabhu? Yes.
Hare Krishna Prabhu.
Yeah, try Pananga Prabhu.
Okay Prabhu. Sarvam etat ritam maya yamam vadasi kesava namyamti bhagavan yastyam vidu deva na danava.
Right. So anyone else? Harasi Mataji?
Hare Krishna. Sir, I try.
Yeah, please.
Sarvam etan ridam mane yan mana vadasi kesava nahi te bhagavan yatim vidur deva nandanava. Hare Krishna.
Hare
Not
Krishna.
very good, sir.
No problem. Thank you. Good try.
Thank you, sir.
Yes. Paditaran Prabhu, you have raised your hand. You like to also?
Yes.
Yes,
Yeah,
Prabhu.
definitely.
Please, Prabhu.
Sarvam etat ritam manye yanmang vadasi Keshava Nahite Bhagavan Vyakting Vidur Deva na Danava.
Thank you.
Prabhu.
Nice. Okay. So this is also a very important shloka, much often quoted by Srila Prabhupada. So let's see the meaning. Sarvam, all. Sarvam means ellam, all. Etat, this. Ratam means truth, fact, factual. Ratam. Manye, I accept. Yet, which, mam, unto me. Vadasi, ninga sonnadai ellam, whatever you're told. So, vadasi means you tell. Yeah, whatever you have told me. That's meaning vadasi in this context here. Vadasi, you tell. Keshava, O Krishna. So, Keshava is one of the name for Krishna, right? Keshava. What is the meaning of Keshava actually? The one who have very nice curly hair. That's the meaning Keshava. The one who have very beautiful hair. If you can see here, behind me, Krishna is there. If you can see in my screen, behind me, there's Garuda. There's Krishna on the Garuda. And can you see Krishna's hair? Right. So very nice, long, curly, black hair. Right. So this is sometimes he is called Keshava, who have a very beautiful curly hair. Right? So there's also another meaning. Keshava means the one who have killed the demon Keshi. Right? So Krishna killed a demon. His name is Keshi. So it's called Keshava, the killer of demon Keshi. So like that. So here Arjuna, he is addressing Krishna as Keshava. Right? So na, never, he, certainly, te, yo, Bhagavan, Bhagavan. So nahi te Bhagavan vyaktim. Bhagavan means, oh, personality of Godhead. Right? Bhagavan. So very important word here. Bhagavan, and that means he is accepted whatever Krishna says, and he is referring Krishna, Keshava, as Bhagavan. Just like how Tiruvallavar, in the very first verse of Tirukkural, he used the exact word, Bhagavan. Agaram mudala elattallam adi Bhagavan muditre olage. Right? So the same word, Bhagavan, Adi Bhagavan. So the exact Adi Bhagavan, which Tiruvallavar was referring, the same exact Adi Bhagavan Arjuna is also referring, which is Krishna. No difference. Okay? Vyaktim, revelation. Viduhu, can know. Devaha, Devargal. So in the demigods in Varta is not simply a propaganda of ISKCON. It's not a propaganda of Srila Prabhupada. No. See, Prabhupada is simply translating as it is. What is in the Sanskrit called Deva. Right? So what is the meaning of Deva? Devargal. Which means they are supreme. They are powerful than human beings. They are powerful than ordinary human beings. But they are not the Parampurul. They are not the Parampurusha. They are not the supreme personality of Godhead. So in between that, so they are higher beings. They are quite powerful than us. They can control certain things. They can manipulate matter. They have some power. So therefore, Deva. So what is the best word in English? Not God, not human. So demigods. So Prabhupada have given a perfect translation here. Demigods. Right? So Devaragal. Sanskrit la pathina Devaragal. Right? So Deva, the demigods, na, nor Danavaha. Danava means demons. So this is the word-to-word meaning. The translation, oh Krishna, Arjuna is telling here, oh Krishna, I totally accept as truth all that you have told me. Neither the demigods nor the demons, oh Lord, can understand your personality. So Arjuna, in the previous shloka, he already declared that whatever Krishna in the previous shloka, if you see, right, which is Param Brahma, Param Dhamma, Pavitram Paramam Bhavan, Purusham Shashvatam Divyam, Adi Devam Ajang Vibham, Ahaswang Rashaye Sarve, Devarashir Naradastata, Asito Devalo Vyasa, Swayam Chaiva Bravishi Me. So Arjuna have confirmed here. Arjuna said, oh Krishna, you are the supreme personality of Godhead. You are the ultimate abode, Param Brahma. You are the purest, Pavitram. You are the absolute truth, Paramam. You are the eternal, Shashvatam. You are the transcendental, Divyam. You are the original person, Adidevam. You are the unborn. Unborn means what? You are Ajam. You are the greatest. Right? So, Vibhum. Right? And all these things, Arjuna is already is telling to Krishna. And then he's also telling here, not only I am telling, but all the great personalities, great sages, Mahatmas, they are also telling. Narada, Asita, Devala, Vyasa is confirming this truth. Now you yourself are declaring to me. So Arjuna is declaring here that Bhagavan, Krishna is the supreme personality of Godhead. And now the next verse, immediately he accepted, he surrendered. He surrendered to the instruction of Krishna. And he says here, oh Krishna, whatever you said, I accept as truth. Right? So neither the demigods. You see, next, you see, watch carefully how in the next statement, in the next verse, Arjuna is telling, no one can understand you. Neither the demigods nor the demons, oh Lord, can understand your personality. So what to speak about us? We are just nothing. Just like some minute mustard seed in this material world. Right? We are nothing. Even the great rishis, munis, demigods, demons, they cannot understand Krishna. What to speak about us? So Arjuna is declaring the Achintya Shakti of Bhagavan. What is Achintya? The inconceivable. That means God, you cannot know everything about him. You can know something about him, but not everything. So Krishna is inconceivable. Not everyone can understand him that easily. But he can be approached. He can be understood. There is a process. That is also Arjuna is giving later. Right? Bhakti Yoga. That is a process. So Krishna described that. Even in chapter 9. Right? So this is the translation. So another beautiful thing we can see here. Arjuna accepted whatever Krishna says in toto. Right? It is not that Arjuna cherry picked. Please mute all your audios because I'm hearing some vibrations. Okay. Nalini Mataji, I think. Nalini Mataji. Okay, thank you. Right. So you see, here Arjuna accepted everything in toto what Krishna says. He never cherry picked. That's one more important. It is not that he just accepted certain things and then he rejected certain things and then speculated certain things. No. Very important verse. Sarvam meta dritang manye. Whatever you told Krishna, A to Z, everything I accept as fact. And I am surrendering unto you. This is the position of Arjuna. And Arjuna is telling here that, and neither the demigods, the demons cannot understand Krishna. Right? So now let's go to the purport. See what Prabhupada is telling him. Okay? So Arjuna herein confirms that persons of the faithless and demonic nature cannot understand Krishna. Right? Where is God? Where is God? Show me God. Otherwise, I don't believe in God. Right? This is the challenge now by many of us. Right? Deluded by ignorance, deluded by so-called modern science, scientific research. So they want to bring God into test tube. Right? So where is God? I cannot see God. Therefore, there is no God. Right? So Prabhupada is immediately telling, here Arjuna confirms such person, they cannot understand God. They cannot understand Krishna. Faithless demonic nature. This is called faithless demonic nature. Duskritino Muda. So the people who are Duskritino Muda, fools, they cannot understand Krishna. Krishna says that. Right? So he is not known even by the demigods. So what to speak of so-called scholars of this modern world? Next hit. Prabhupada is hitting a next point. So even the great demigods, Lord Shiva, Kartikeya, Vinayagar, they cannot understand Krishna in full. So what to speak of us and what to speak of those atheistic people out there who are trying to bring God into test tube. Right? So this is our problem. Right? First of all, where is your brain? Can you show me your brain? Let us counter challenge. Show me your brain. Where's your brain? So therefore I cannot see your brain. Therefore you got no brain. Can you accept that? Can you accept that? No. So, where's your brain? Show me. No, I have a brain. Where is your brain? Show me. Can you show me? You cannot do that. Even you cannot see your brain. Right? So if you say you cannot see, you only believe what you see, then can I tell you don't have brain? This is the challenge we are proposing to the so-called scientists, which they said, God, show me God. Otherwise, I don't believe. Whatever I don't see, I don't believe. First of all, show me your brain. So you can't even see your brain. But your brain is there, isn't it? When you do a CT scan, if you follow the method, the process, where you go and do a CT scan, CT brain, and then you can see the brain is there. So same thing. So if you want to see God, then you should ask, okay, what is the process to see God? Then we will show the process. The process is mentioned in Bhagavad Gita. The process is mentioned in Shastra. Our acharyas are teaching us. They are the spiritual scientists. So we have many scientists. So our acharyas are spiritual scientists, spiritual professors. They know. They have seen God. They have seen God. So therefore we should approach them. Tat vidhi pranipatena pariprashnena sevaya upadekshanti te jnana jnaninas tattva darshinaha. Right. So Krishna is telling him, if you want to see me, if you want to understand me, then this is the process. Right. First of all, you have to tat vidhi pranipatena, submissively approach a spiritual master, a spiritual scientist, a spiritual professors, our acharyas, tat vidhi pranipatena, and then inquire submissively, pariprashnena sevaya, and render service. Seva pannano. Not in a challenging mood, you are asking. In a humble, submissive mood, you should ask. Approach a bona fide spiritual master. Right? Upadekshanti te jnana. Then they will give you the knowledge. They will feed you. Upadekshanti te jnana. The jnana, the knowledge, they will feed you. How to see Krishna. How to understand Krishna. Right? Jnaninas tattva darshanaha. Krishna is telling, because those acharyas, they are jnanis. They have seen Krishna. Tattva darshanaha. The meaning there, Sanskrit there. Tattva darshan. Darshan means they have seen. They have seen Krishna and factually, in real. Tattva means truth. Darshan means seen. So our acharyas, they are not ordinary person. When you say someone is acharya, spiritual master, that means they have seen God. Otherwise, how they can show us God? Otherwise, how can they explain to us about God? You tell me. Otherwise, how Srila Prabhupada is going to describe about Krishna? Otherwise, how Srila Prabhupada is going to extract the essence of Shastra and give to us? How? Same. Even if you go into the university, there are professors lecturing, right? Let's say a lecture on anatomy, human anatomy, right? If the professor himself didn't even seen the real anatomy of a human body, when he got no experience of real cadaver, real anatomy of the organs, then he cannot teach. Same thing. So he have done the course, he have seen the organs, he knows the exact anatomy and locations, he knows the function. Therefore, he can lecture on anatomy. Similarly, our acharyas, they are spiritual scientists, spiritual professors. They have seen Krishna face to face. We must understand this. So therefore, Krishna is prescribing this method to all of us. Right? What is the method? Submissively inquire. Surrender unto the bona fide acharya, not the bogus acharya. We have already seen in the previous lecture. If you surrender unto the bogus acharya, you will become bogus. Right? The blind follow the blind and fall into the ditch. Patitarana Prabhu said. Right? So this is the point. Right? So first of all, before you're asking where is God, ask how can I see God? What is the method? Don't blindly come and put a proposition. Where is God? Where is God? I don't believe because I don't see. Right? So that is one of the most foolish thing to do. So therefore Prabhupada is explaining here. Right? Even Arjuna is explaining here. So neither the demons. So what is the meaning demons? So demons means, what is the meaning demon? Demon means not like how we used to think. Like having a very sharp canine teeth and a big thando, No, that is not demon. A demon means the one who have not understood Krishna. The one who are against Shastra, the atheistic demons, the atheistic people. These people are called demon according to Shastra, right? So you must understand the term. So demons here means the atheistic people. Yes, the demons. Hiranyakashipu, he is the father of atheist. Hiranyakashipu is a demon. He is the father of atheists, all atheists. Ravana. Right? So these are the demons. He looks like a human being, but they don't accept God. Right? They want to manipulate the matter and they want to enjoy. So this is demon. Demonic tendency are within us. Right? We want to enjoy. How to enjoy? How can I enjoy this? So this is material world. Anything we see, we want to enjoy. So now our acharyas are teaching us, Krishna is teaching us, Arjuna is teaching us. We are not the enjoyer. We are the servant. So therefore we need to listen from the acharyas. It's like how Arjuna listened from Krishna. Right? So by the grace of Supreme Lord, Arjuna have understood. So how to understand God? How to understand God? By the grace of Supreme Lord. By the grace of Guru. This is the two method. By the grace of Supreme Lord, Arjuna have understood that Supreme Truth is Krishna. And that he is the perfect one. Right? So, Yasya prasadat Bhagavad prasado, Yasya prasadat nagati kutopi. Mangalarati song. So, daily we are singing this. 4:30 a.m. daily we are singing this. Waking up. The moment we wake up, what is the first song we sing to the deity, to Krishna? We don't even sing about Krishna, but we sing about Guru. So can you imagine that? How important? Can you realize how important is Guru? Shaksha Darit Vena Samasta Shastrir. We are singing. Guru is Shakshat Hari. He is a representative of Lord. And he is without his mercy, Yasya Prasada. So without his mercy, we cannot understand Bhagavan. Right? So Nagati Kutopi. We got no any other place to go without the Guru's mercy and without Krishna's mercy. These two must be there. The mercy is already there. How to get the mercy? It's not that, Prabhu, I'm waiting for the mercy. Prabhu, I'm waiting for the mercy. No. The mercy is there. You must go and take it, receive it. And how are you going to receive the mercy? By listening, by following Shastra. It's as simple as that. By chanting the holy name. That's how you receive the mercy. Oh, it is not that, Prabhu, I am not received mercy. I'm still waiting mercy, so I can do whatever I want. This is bogus. This is cheating. Right? So, this is how you understand Krishna. The method is given here. So, Arjuna is telling, neither the demigods nor the demon can understand Krishna. But by approaching a devotee, a Vaishnava, bona fide Guru, you can understand Krishna. So, one should therefore follow the path of Arjuna. We should simply follow the disciplic succession, the great personalities. So, Arjuna is Mahatma. Arjuna is Mahatma. So, Gandhi is not Mahatma, factually, according to Shastra. Right? Dinesh Prabhu, he used to say, right? He actually told in previous discussion, Gandhi is not Mahatma. Because according to Shastra, Mahatma means Vasudevam Sarvamiti. So that is called Mahatma, who understood that Vasudeva is everything, Krishna is everything, Sarva Karana Karanam. That is Mahatma. So here, Arjuna is Mahatma because he has accepted in toto, in truth, whatever Krishna told. Right? But just compared to Gandhi. Gandhi, he cherry-picked what he want and he speculated and he propagated the message in the name of Bhagavad Gita. And he achieved his political agenda. You see, that's why Arjuna is telling here, Sarvameta Ritam Manne. I accept whatever you said. Not like Gandhi, cherry pick and speculated and add on. And then tell, this is Bhagavad Gita and please follow me, Ahimsa. And achieve his own political agenda. Dangerous. Cherry picking, speculating in the name of Bhagavad Gita is dangerous. Right? So Arjuna is giving the example. Sarva method, Ratam Manya. You must follow everything what Krishna says. Not that you cherry pick what you like and just because you cannot follow, just because you don't understand, then you just omit it, right? So this is the understanding, right? So he received the authority of Bhagavad Gita. This is how you receive the authority, by accepting as it is from the Guru Parampara. So as described in the 4th chapter, the Parampara system of disciplic succession for understanding of Bhagavad Gita was lost. And therefore, Krishna re-established a disciplic succession with Arjuna, because he considered Arjuna his intimate friend and great devotee. Evam parampara praptam imam raja rishyo viduhu. Right? So Krishna spoke this in chapter 4. So let's see to the shloka. What is the shloka? Sakalaneha mahata, right? So yes, you see, evam parampara praptam imam raja rishyo viduhu sakalaneha mahata yoga nishta parantapa. So Krishna is telling you, this supreme science was received through the chain of disciplic succession, parampara. So this is eternal science. This science which Krishna is describing is eternal. And it was received through a parampara. And the saintly kings understood in that way, but due to the course of time, sakalaneha, kala, due to time. Kala means time. What happened? The chain was appeared to be broken. So therefore Krishna appeared again and again. Or Krishna will send his representative like Prabhupada, Acharyas, to establish the science which might be appeared to lost. Right? So that's what Prabhupada is quoting here. Right? So therefore, as stated in our introduction of Gita Upanishad, Bhagavad Gita should be understood in the parampara system. Very important. I have seen Bhagavad Gita. I have seen a many varieties of Bhagavad Gita, which is not according to parampara. And the mari irukku. Have you seen one? You are fortunate because your first exposure was to Srila Prabhupada's Bhagavad Gita as it is. But for myself, I have actually seen as I want Bhagavad Gita, not as it is. As the reader, as the author one, he speculated. There is such Bhagavad Gita. So they will keep on writing and comment nonsense. There is a Bhagavad Gita even by a certain sect. This Baba, what is his name? The fella always do magic trick, right? Coming out some linga. He have own Bhagavad Gita. He has own Bhagavad Gita. Do you know that? He have his own version of Bhagavad Gita. And if you look into the first page, you will get a heart attack. If you look into the first page, you will get a heart attack. You know why? You know why? Can anyone guess why? One chance I'm giving. Can anyone guess why? Because in the very first page, you know what he will say? The speaker of Bhagavad Gita is he, the fellow. He will say he is Bhagavan and he is speaking this Bhagavad Gita to Arjuna. It is stated that he will say this. So can you see how bogus is this? I am not lying. You can Google up. You can read the Bhagavad Gita and immediately the first and second page, immediately he claimed himself to be Krishna. So this is what Srila Prabhupada says, dangerous. You should read Bhagavad Gita from parampara, not simply speculate or simply understand Bhagavad Gita from some other Appasampradaya, outside our Sampradaya. It's called Appasampradaya. Or simply understand Bhagavad Gita from Wikipedia. Oh, from Quora. No, you cannot understand Bhagavad Gita from Wikipedia and Quora. Not even from some online Gurujis. No. Not even some YouTube clips. No, you should understand Bhagavad Gita from the bona fide lectures, where the basis is Srila Prabhupada books. Because Prabhupada is coming from the parampara. Right? So when the parampara system was lost, Arjuna was selected to rejuvenate it. So you must understand, this Shastra knowledge is eternal. Shastra knowledge is eternal. So sometime it might be appear to be lost, but it is eternal. It is always be there, and Krishna will come and re-establish it. It's how Arjuna and Krishna came to re-establish this knowledge to us, right? So the acceptance by Arjuna of all that Krishna says should be emulated, right? So we must simply follow the footsteps of Arjuna. We must imitate Arjuna. Just like how Arjuna accepted Krishna as Bhagavan, we should accept this and read Bhagavad Gita. Otherwise, we are doomed. This is the message. Then we can understand. You see, Prabhupada is making a very important point. When we read Bhagavad Gita, when we listen Bhagavad Gita, by accepting how Arjuna accepted Krishna as Param Brahma, Param Dhamma, Pavitram, in such a way we should accept Krishna. Then we can understand the essence of Bhagavad Gita. Then things will be revealed. And then we can understand that Krishna is the supreme personality of Godhead. So this is the message. Okay. So we have discussed in a previous session on what is the meaning of Mayavadam, right? So I just want to check whether our audience really got the point. Okay. So maybe who was there last? I think Arsim Mataji, you was there, right, last week?
Yes, sir.
Yes, Mataji. Can you just tell me what do you understand by this Mayavadam? I mean, based on whatever we have learned, what is your understanding of Mayavadi? What is the meaning of Mayavadi? Yes.
It's illusion which is wrongly given to the devotee.
Right. So Mayavadam. So let me. Okay, anyone want to try? Any other answers? Karapaya Mataji, Karapaya Saraswati. Yes. Karapaya Saraswati Mataji. What do you understand by Mayavadam? Impersonalism.
I understand it as illusion.
Yeah, Maya means illusion, right? So Mayavada means the understanding where God is formless. God doesn't have any form. This is the meaning of Mayavadam. God is just Brahma Jyoti. We have seen in the whole discussion. We have discussed quite elaborately on these things, right? So this is very important. Prabhupada uses this word constantly. So the people who are under illusion, thinking that God got no form, this is Mayavadam. Thinking that everything is God. God is everywhere. Of course, God is everywhere, right? But God, not everything is God. That's the understanding. So the problem with Mayavadam is they said, I am God, you are God, the dog, that is also God, and we can worship anything, and we can. That's why their propaganda is that when you serve the human beings, which are God, then they can go back to Godhead. And how to serve the God? By simply feeding, giving them some food and some shelter and some money. Therefore, when you serve this human being, which basically is a philanthropic work, charity, mundane charity, in this way you can go back to God. So, I'm not telling it's not wrong to do that, but actually that is not the ultimate way to understand God. You cannot understand God through that. Many of us have this understanding, right? Whenever we do some so-called good, some charity, food charity, some mundane charity, and you think that we can go back to God, but we cannot do that. Actually, this is taught by the Mayavadis, because they understand that everything is God. I am Narayana, you are Narayana, and all the Annayatim also Narayana. So therefore, when we serve all these homeless people, we also can serve Narayana in that way. And when we make them happy, we can go back to Narayana and become Narayana. Can you see the philosophy? Dangerous. They want to become Narayana. So you must be very careful, Mataji, in the Mari philosophy, in the Mari understanding. Even if you see, in we are being cultivated through Tamil movies, right? Correct or not? Tamil movies lo enna solranga? Anbe Sivam. So people always take this as the highest evidence of their life, right? How people learn about God, how people learn about how to do good by watching movies. So when they watch the movie Anbe Sivam, I have this experience, half of my relatives and friends, they rejected God. And what they said, Kamalasan சொல்லிட்டான் அன்பே சிவம்னா 4 பேருக்கு அன்பு செலுத்தி 4 பேருக்கு நல்லது செஞ்சா அதான் கடவுள். இந்த பாட்டு கூட இருக்கும். ஆனால் அது கடவுள் இல்லைப்பா, அது மாயாவதம். அன்பே சிவம். அதான் அர்த்தம். அன்பே சிவன் என்ன அர்த்தம் தெரியுமா? அவன் அவன் என்ன அர்த்தம் சொல்ல வராங்க தெரியுமா? கமல்ஹாசன் இஸ் மேக்கிங் அ பாயிண்ட். அன்பே சிவம் மீன்ஸ், சிவம் மீன்ஸ் actually God. In his understanding, Siva means God. And he says, you do some love and good to other living being, that is the God. It's a very misleading understanding, because not everyone is God. Everyone is part and parcel of God. You see, Krishna is telling you, Mama eva amsa jiva loke, jiva bhuta sanatanaha. Mama eva amsa. We are part and parcel of God. We are not God. Right? And even Krishna is telling us how to do good to people. Arjuna is showing the example how to do good. எப்படி நல்லது செய்யணும்? Not simply blindly go and do some charity mundane work. Even thought, that is okay in a certain category, but the highest understanding is you should give them Krishna consciousness. You should teach them Bhagavad Gita. You should give them prasadam, food for life. That is good. In this way they can understand Krishna. Therefore they won't have any other birth again. Dhanma mrityur jara vyadi. So this is a real love. This is real charity. புரியுதுங்களா? So don't be deluded by this mayavadam. Mayavadam means, yes, illusion. What do you mean by illusion? Illusion means you have been cheated by this philosophy. These so-called Tamil movies, actors, which are they are atheists themselves. Do you know that? Whatever Tamil movie right now we are watching, they are cultivating atheism. Kamal Hassan himself is a great atheist. He rejected God. And when we understand God through that types of movie, that is why we come up with a lot of understanding. When some bogus fellow come and do movie about Karna, and that's how you understand Mahabharata, and that's how you understand Karna, through movies. Therefore you become deluded. That is Mayavadam. Right? So you become deluded because you are learning from the wrong source. So if you want to understand about God, you have to follow the footsteps of Arjuna, to listen from the bona fide parampara. Mataji, I have to stress these things in every discussion, because otherwise, we are easily influenced by all these things, right? So this is the point. Okay, so before we end, I just want to share you. So what is the meaning of bona fide parampara? So what is the meaning of bona fide parampara? So let me share you something about bona fide parampara, right? So there are something called bona fide parampara, not bona fide parampara, right? So let me see. Is there any slide I can share here? Okay, this is good. Okay. All right. Okay. I hope everyone can see my slide, because we finished the purport early. We have some time left, right? So I can show you. You see, this is a quotation from Garga Samhita. See, Garga Samhita. Vamana, Brahma, Anandasheshan, Sanaka Kumara will appear as Brahmanas by the order of Vishnu for the preservation of eternal righteousness in Kali Yuga. Vishnu Swami, Madhvacharya, Ramanuja, Nimbaditya will appear respectively as a portion of Vamana, Brahma, Anandasheshan, Sanaka Kumara. These four saviors will be the establisher of the four authorized and empowered spiritual channels of disciplic succession in the period calculated from the reign of King Vikrama in 54 BC. Subsequently, through the 432,000 years cycle of Kali Yuga. These four authorized, very important point, please note, these four authorized and empowered spiritual channels of disciplic succession are to be fully accepted by all beings, as any word, combination of words or formulation of sound frequencies invoked or addressed, audible or inaudible, secret or revealed, ancient or contemporary, outside is auspicious, proves to have absolutely no efficacy. புரியுதுங்களா? அப்படின்னா இந்த கலியுகத்துல இந்த 4 சம்பிரதாயத்தை தவிர வேற எந்த சம்பிரதாயமும் நம்ம ஃபாலோ பண்ணோம்னா, when we don't accept this, if you are not into this 4 bona fide sampradaya, we are gone. Whatever mantra we utter, whatever deeds we do, whatever charity we do, there's no value. Whatever spiritual progress we are doing is no value. Very important point. The meaning is that that means you might be practicing spirituality in your own speculative way. Example, Prabhu, I am doing meditation, Prabhu, daily I am meditating on that and this, and I am following certain meditation class. Prabhu, I am doing that and this. Prabhu, I am chanting certain Om mantra. I am chanting certain Gayatri mantra. If you are doing all these things, but you are not referring and getting the knowledge from the four bona fide sampradaya, which I will reveal later. If you are not getting the knowledge from that, it is useless. Useless. It is not spiritual. It is simply speculation. Not I am telling, Garga Samhita is telling. Right? So again, we can see this is proper letter to Upendra. So there are four sampradayas from the beginning of the creation. So from the beginning of creation, the sampradayas are there. One is called Brahma Sampradaya. One is coming down by disciplic succession from Brahma. Brahma Sampradaya means from who? Brahmadev, Brahmaji. And another Sampradaya is coming down from Lakshmi. Lakshmi Devi herself, Sri Sampradaya. Another is coming down from Kumara. They are also known as Nimbarka Sampradaya. And another Sampradaya is coming from Lord Shiva himself. Sivaperuman kittandu varudhu. Inna Sampradaya, Rudra Sampradaya, where Lord Shiva established Krishna as supreme. So it is called Rudra Sampradaya or Vishnu Swami Sampradaya. So these are the four bona fide Sampradayas that are accepted by the bona fide spiritualists. Okay, is that clear? So if you are telling, Prabhu, so if you want to check, Prabhu, I want to check whether I am following the right thing or not, then you have to check whether you are listening from these four types of Sampradaya, which is Brahma Sampradaya, or Kumara Sampradaya, Sri Sampradaya, or Rudra Sampradaya. Otherwise, you are gone. Right? So we have to check. Like right now, we are listening from what Sampradaya? Brahma Sampradaya. Because this ISKCON is coming from Brahma Madhva Gaudiya Sampradaya. So it is not a speculative thing. ISKCON is not simply created by a Prabhupada. It is there since creation. Right? So we must understand that. So at the present moment, there are so many sampradayas, right? So Prabhupada is telling you, the impersonalist sampradaya is not original. You see, impersonalist is not the Mayavadam. In the Yellang Kadavale, Anbe Sivame, Ninga Mansuku Purchase saying, Nali Perigan Nala saying, Idella on the bogus sampradaya. Neither the impersonalist sampradaya or party can help us. At the present moment, there are so many sampradayas, but we have to test them about the method of disciplic understanding. We have to test ourselves, what we are listening. Anyway, all the four sampradaya above mentioned, they are after worshipping Supreme Lord Vishnu. Right? So all the four sampradaya accept Krishna as Bhagavan, as just how Arjuna accepted Krishna as Bhagavan. So, right? In his different expansion, and some of them are in favor of worshipping Radha Krishna, which is our own sampradaya. They worship Radha Krishna personally. Right? So like that. Srimad Bhagavatam purport, right? So there are four sects of worshipful devotees of Lord, and the chief among them are Brahma Sampradaya, Rudra Sampradaya, Sri Sampradaya, descending directly from Lord Brahma, Lord Shiva, and the goddess of fortune Lakshmi respectively. Besides the above mentioned three Sampradaya, there is the Kumara Sampradaya, descending from Sanat Kumara. All of the four original sampradayas are still scrupulously engaged in the transcendental service of the Lord up to date. And they all declare that Lord Krishna, Mukunda, is the supreme personality of Godhead. And no other personality is equal to him or greater than him. Srimad Bhagavatam 1:18-21 purport. So all the sampradaya establish Bhagavan, Krishna is supreme. Right? So we must understand this. So, see, there are many quotations. Srimad Bhagavatam 2:4-21. Therefore, there is no difference of conclusion among the Vaishnava Acharyas regarding the Lord and the devotees. Lord Chaitanya asserts that the living entity is eternally the servant of Lord. We must understand, we are eternally the servant. Mamevamso jivaloke. Not that we are God. That is bogus understanding. And that he is simultaneously one with and different from the Lord. We have seen this Achintya Beda Abheda Tattva in our previous discussion. Right? So this Tattva of Lord Chaitanya, which is Achintya Beda Beda, is shared by all four Sampradaya of the Vaishnava school, all accepting eternal servitude of the Lord, even after salvation. So, the understanding here is, the factual understanding is, when we get liberated, ultimately, when we leave this body, we will go back to Krishna and serve Him. Not that we become Krishna, not that we become merged with Jyoti. So that is bogus. So there is no authorized Vaishnava Acharya who may think of the Lord and himself as one. If you think that you and God are one, you are gone. You are envious. I remember during a discussion of Bhagavad Gita, during a Patitaran Prabhu's class, someone asked a question. Prabhu, what is the meaning of envious? How come you can be envious of God? So this is the meaning. The meaning of envious means you think that you can become God. That is rascaldom. That is enviousness. Because you think you can become God, you can enjoy, you can become like God. So that is rascaldom. That is enviousness. That is why we are here. The moment we think we want to become Krishna, we are here. The moment we think we want to enjoy like Krishna, we are here. So therefore we must understand we are not enjoyer, but we are servant. Dasa, Dasa, Anudasa. This is our position. Right? So all mantra which was given to disciples not in the authorized sampradaya are fruitless. நீங்கள் என்ன மந்திரம் வேணாலும் படிக்கலாம், யூடியூப்பில் பல மந்திரங்கள் கேட்கலாம், நீங்கள் மெடிடேஷன்ற பேரில் பல மந்திரங்களை சாண்ட் பண்ணலாம், ஓம்னு பல மந்திரங்கள் சொல்லலாம். ஆனால் நீங்கள் இந்த 4 சம்பிரதாயத்திலிருந்து நீங்கள் நாலேஜ் எடுக்கலைன்னா, கனெக்டடாக ஆகலைன்னா, இட் இஸ் யூஸ்லெஸ். நான் சொல்லலை, கர்க சம்ஹிதா சொல்லுது, பத்ம புராணம் சொல்லுது. ஓகேங்களா? அவ்வளோதான் பாயிண்ட். So, yeah, Bhagavad Gita. But ignorant and fatal person who doubt the revealed scripture do not attain God consciousness. They fall down. For the doubting souls, there is happiness neither in this world nor in that next. அதனால தான் நம்ம பகவானை எப்படி புரிஞ்சுக்கணும்? சாஸ்திர மூலியமாக புரிஞ்சுக்கணும், வேதங்கள் மூலியமாக புரிஞ்சுக்கணும். அப்படி நம்ம வேதங்களில் புரிஞ்சுக்கலன்னா நம்ம தான் டீமன்ஸ். அப்போ நம்ம சந்தோஷத்தை இந்த உலகத்துலையும் அனுபவிக்க முடியாது, அடுத்த உலகத்துலையும் அனுபவிக்க முடியாது. சந்தோஷம்னா என்னது? சந்தோஷம்னா பகவானை புரிஞ்சு சேவை செய்கிறது, அதுதான் சந்தோஷம். சச்சித் ஆனந்த விக்கிரகா, அந்த சச்சித் ஆனந்த விக்கிரகத்துக்கு நம்ம சேவை செய்யும் போது நம்ம ஆனந்தம் அடைவோம். அதுதான் ஆனந்தம். ஆனந்தம் புத்தி வர்தனம். சைத்தன்ய மகாபிரபு சொல்றாரு பாருங்க, ஆனந்தம் புத்தி வர்தனம். எப்படி நம்ம செய்யறதுன்னா, பை சர்விங் கிருஷ்ணா, சாண்டிங் த ஹோலி நேம். ஸோ இந்த மாதிரி பல விஷயங்கள் இருக்கு. நீங்க பத்ம புராணத்தில் பார்த்தீங்கன்னா, இப்போ சில பேர் கேள்வி கேட்கலாம், பிரபு ஞா பிரபு இந்த மாயாவதம்ன்றது இருக்கு, ஞா சிவபெருமான், நான் சொன்னேன்ல, இந்த சிவபெருமான் தான் மாயாவதத்தை ப்ரொபகேட் பண்ணாரு. இந்த அத்வைத்த பிரபு சொன்னார் போன டிஸ்கஷன்ல, அத்வைத்த பிலாசபி. ரைட்? இந்த அத்வைத்த பிலாசபி சிவபெருமான் தான் ப்ரொபகேட் பண்ணாரு. ஆனால் ஞா ப்ரொபகேட் பண்ணாரு, அதுக்கு ஆன்சர் இங்கே கொடுத்துருக்கு பத்ம புராணத்தில். அது ஒரு பெரிய டாபிக். ஆனால் சிம்பிளாக நம்ம சொல்ல போனால் பாருங்க, பத்ம புராணத்தில் சிவபெருமான் அவருடைய மனைவி கிட்ட பேசுறாரு. நல்லா பாருங்க, விளக்குறாரு. Shiva explained to his wife Parvati that he will appear in the age of Kali to proclaim that the Buddhist doctrine is a false religion and illusory. He also said that he will propound the Mayavada impersonalist philosophy, emphasizing the indefinable nature of the Brahman, the great impersonal spiritual force. He explained the philosophy of Mayavada is a wicked doctrine and is a pseudo-Buddhist. In the form of Brahmana, I proclaimed this doctrine in Kali Yuga. It makes the words of the Holy Vedic text meaningless and is condemned in the world. So basically, இது என்ன அர்த்தம்னா, சிவபெருமான் ஆதி சங்கராச்சாரியா அவதாரம் பண்ற முன்னுக்கு அவர் வைஃப் கிட்ட சொல்றாரு, பார்வதி அம்மா கிட்ட சொல்றாரு. என்ன சொல்றாருன்னா, பார்வதி இங்க பாரு, நான் என்ன பண்ண போறேன்னா, கலியுகத்துல பகவானுடைய ஆர்டர், விஷ்ணுடைய ஆர்டர் எடுத்துக்கிட்டு நான் இந்த ஒரு மாயாவதம் என்ற அத்வைத்த பிலோசபியை நான் ப்ரீச் பண்ணுவேன், எல்லாத்தையும் கன்ஃபியூஸ் பண்ணுவேன். ஆனால் அது எதுக்காக காரணம் பார்த்தீங்கன்னா, ஒரு கட்டத்தில் பார்த்தீங்கன்னா இந்த புத்திசம், இந்த புத்த மதம் ரொம்ப பிரபலமாக எக்ஸ்பேண்ட் பண்ணிக்கிட்டு இருந்துச்சு. நீங்கள் உங்களுக்கு தெரிஞ்சிருக்கும், நீங்கள் சஜாரா படிச்சிருந்தீங்கன்னா, ஒன் ஆஃப் த ஓல்டஸ்ட் ரிலிஜன் இஸ் ஹிந்து புத்தா. ஸோ இந்த புத்த மதம் பார்த்தீங்கன்னா ஆஃப்டர் சம் டைம் இட் பிகம் ஸோ டொமினன்ட். சரிங்களா? அப்போ இந்த புத்த மதம் பார்த்தீங்கன்னா என்ன பிரச்சாரம் பண்ணுறாங்கன்னா, Buddhism is an atheistic philosophy. கடவுளே இல்ல, அதான் அவங்களோட philosophy. There is no God. The highest stage is nirvana, nothing. புரியுதுங்களா? ஸோ புத்த மதம் வந்து they rejected சாஸ்திரா. They rejected சாஸ்திரா. ஸோ அந்த மாதிரி இருக்கும் போது என்ன ஆச்சுன்னா, யூனோ அஃப்கோர்ஸ் லார்ட் புத்தா கேம் ஆல்சோ டு சேவ் த சாஸ்திரா. பிகாஸ் அந்த புத்தர் வரமுக்கு பார்த்தீங்கன்னா, நம்ம வேதத்துன்ற பேரில் எல்லாரும் என்ன பண்ணாங்க, அனிமல் sacrifice பண்ணாங்க. வேதன்ற பேரில் என்ன பண்ணாங்க, இந்த கோட் இந்த அனிமல்ஸ்லாம் வச்சு வெட்டிக்கிட்டு இருந்தாங்க பிராமணர்கள். மிஸ்யூஸ். ஏன்னா வேதம் சொல்லிருச்சு நம்ம வந்து பலி கொடுக்கலான்னு. அப்பதான் புத்தர் வந்தாரு. புத்தர் வந்து அஹிம்சாவை பிரச்சாரம் பண்ணாரு. அனிமலை கொல்லக்கூடாது, அனிமலை வந்து நம்ம கொல்லக்கூடாது அப்படின்னு சொல்லி இந்த வேதத்தை ரிஜெக்ட் பண்ணாரு. ஏன்னா people are misusing the Vedas. Brahmanas are becoming evil. They are misusing the Vedas to satisfy the senses. So to save the situation, Lord Buddha came, and for temporary solution, he rejected the Shastra and he established ahimsa. No killing, no animal killing. அதனால தான் பார்த்தீங்கன்னா இப்போ நம்ம புத்திசம் தான் நிறைய பேர் சைவமாக இருக்காங்க, வெஜிடேரியனாக இருக்காங்க. வெஜிடேரியன் ஷாப் இருக்குல்ல, பிகாஸ் தே ஃபாலோ திஸ் டாக்ட்ரின் ஆஃப் புத்திஸ். சரிங்களா? அப்போ இந்த மாதிரி செஞ்சோன்னா என்ன ஆச்சுன்னா, நிறைய பேர் புத்த மதத்தை மாற ஆரம்பிச்சுட்டாங்க. ஸோ அப்போ புத்த மதம் வந்து பிரபலமாக ஆகும் போது அப்போதான் ஆதிசங்கராச்சாரியர் வராரு. ஏன்னா நிறைய பேர் இந்த புத்த மதம் எடுத்துக்கிட்டாங்க. புத்த மதம் வந்து ஒரு ஏட்டிஸ்டிக்கான மதம். ஸோ அப்போ இந்த மாதிரி மக்களை வந்து இன்னொரு அடுத்த ஸ்டெப் ப்ரோக்ரஸ் பண்ண வைக்கிறதுக்காக என்ன பண்ணாரு, புத்த மதம் மாதிரி ஒரு ஃபிலோசபி கொண்டு வந்தாரு. ஆனால் என்ன வித்தியாசம், தே அக்செப்ட் சாஸ்திரா, தே கமிங் ஃப்ரம் சாஸ்திரா அப்படின்னு ஒரு விஷயத்தை கொண்டு வந்தாரு. புரியுதுங்களா? ஸோ இட் இஸ் லைக் சம்திங் லைக் புத்தா பட் நாட் புத்தா. Pseudo, Prabhupada is using the word pseudo Buddhist. என்ன வித்தியாசம்? Sankaracharya accepted Shastra step by step. So from the atheistic, he bring the people to Shastra. ஆனால் அவர் என்ன சொன்னாரு, பரவாயில்ல, you can still you can still have some understanding that everything is one, you are God, there is no God, like that. So that is how Adi Sankaracharya came in to actually save us from the wrong understanding of Buddhists. But Adi Sankaracharya established it in a step-by-step manner. Otherwise, people will be heavy for them, right? And then slowly, these people will slowly come in the hope that they will understand the Shastra, read the Shastra, and come to the proper understanding that this Mayavadam is bogus, but the actual thing is, but Krishna is Bhagavan. We are servant of Bhagavan. So that is the reason why before Adi Sankaracharya left his body, he composed a very nice poem, Bhaja Govindam. கேள்விப்பட்டிருக்கீங்களா? பஜ கோவிந்தம் பஜ கோவிந்தம் பஜ கோவிந்தம் கோவிந்தம் பஜ கோவிந்தம் பஜ மூடாமட்டே. அவர் என்னதான் இந்த மாதிரி சொன்னாலும் கடைசியில வந்து ஹிண்ட் கொடுத்துட்டு போயிட்டாரு. முட்டாள், மூடான முட்டாள், முட்டாளுகளா கோவிந்தா வர்ஷிப் பண்ணுங்க, கோவிந்தா வர்ஷிப் பண்ணுங்க, கிருஷ்ணா வர்ஷிப் பண்ணுங்க. இந்த சாஸ்திரத்தை உங்களுக்கு பூந்துக்கிட்டு இதெல்லாம் சும்மா படிச்சுக்கிட்டு சன்ஸ்கிரிட் படிச்சுக்கிட்டு இருக்கு, உங்களுக்கு ஹெல்ப் பண்ணாது அப்படின்னு சொல்லிட்டு போயிட்டாரு. ஸோ திஸ் இஸ் அண்டர்ஸ்டாண்டிங். The goal of Vedas, Vedascha sarvair ahameva vedyo, is to understand Krishna. ஆனால் அந்த சூழ்நிலை ஆதிசங்கராச்சாரியா வந்து இந்த மாதிரி ஒரு இதை கொடுத்துட்டு போயிட்டாரு. ஆனால் ஆதிசங்கராச்சாரியரே சொல்றாரு, சிவபெருமானே சொல்றாரு பார்வதி கிட்ட, இந்த மாதிரி ஒரு விஷயத்த நான் ஏன் சொன்னேன்னா சில பேரை டிலீட் பண்ண, ஃபில்டர் பண்ண. இட்ஸ் ஒன் ஆஃப் த ரீசன். ஸோ தட் த ரியல் டிவோட்டிஸ் ஆர் ஃபில்டர்ட். தென் வி நோ ஹூ இஸ் த ரியல் வைஷ்ணவாஸ், who are the pseudo Vaishnavas, pseudo Brahmanas, who are into the Mayavadam, who are envious about Krishna, they want to become God. So it is filtered. புரியுதுங்களா? So this is a rough history if you want to understand this Mayavadam. சரிங்களா? So the conclusion என்னன்னு பார்த்தீங்கன்னா, what is the conclusion? So in the Kali Yuga, according to Shastra, this is the only bona fide sampradaya. ஓகேங்களா? You can do your own check. தெரியுங்களா மாதாஜி? You can, Tachani Mataji is here, Kanchana Mataji, Arasi Mataji, a lot of Matajis are here. You can counter check. Whatever you are doing, you can counter check here. Okay? Whether we are getting the knowledge from these sampradayas or not. Okay? Like now example, we are reading book Bhagavad Gita as it is from Srila Prabhupada. So, Prabhu, how do I know Srila Prabhupada is an authentic Acharya? Yes, we can check. Good, you're asking this question. So, when we see Prabhupada is initiated, he have received the initiation under the Brahma Mattva Gaudiya Sampradaya. His Guru is Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur. Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur. So, Prabhupada Guru இருக்காங்க. பிரபுபாட குருக்கு ஒரு குரு இருக்காங்க, அவருடைய குருக்கு ஒரு குரு இருக்காங்க. அந்த மாதிரி போகும்போது எங்க போய் முடியுது? கிருஷ்ணா கிட்ட இருந்து முடியுது, கிருஷ்ணா கிட்ட இருந்து ஆரம்பிக்குது. சரிங்களா? ஸோ தட் இஸ் ஹவ் யூ வெரிஃபை. ஸோ தேர்ஃபோர் அவர் இஸ்கான் இது சும்மா பதித்த தாரண பிரபு கிரியேட் பண்ணல இஸ்கானை இப்போல. சும்மா பிரபுவோடைய பிரபகண்டா இல்லை அது. இது உண்மையிலே யாரோட? கிருஷ்ணாவுடைய சம்பிரதாயா. நாட் பிரபுபாட்ஸ் propaganda, not even Paditaran Prabhu's propaganda. It is not a propaganda, but it is a bona fide, authentic method to see God. More the personal how to see God. So if you want to see God, you have to follow this sampradaya method. This is the method by gaining knowledge and getting initiated from these sampradayas. Right? So Prabhupada is taken initiation from Brahma Madhva. Brahma referring to Lord Brahma, Madhva is Madhvacharya, Brahma Madhva Gaudiya. Gaudiya is referring to Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, which is none different than Krishna himself. So that is why we are very powerful because our sampradayas are, our Brahma Madhva sampradaya is connected to Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Gaudiya. Gaudiya is referring to West Bengal, Gaudiya Dasa. Krishna himself is coming and our mother Srimati Radharani herself is there. So can you imagine what type of power is there? And true Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, we are chanting the name, holy name, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Can you imagine or not? This is all powerful. When you can chant this sincerely with faith by accepting Prabhupada, by connected to Sampradaya, you will become powerful. You can understand God. Everything is revealed to you. This is the conclusion. In fact, you can see God. Prabhupada have assured this. How to see God? You chant. Follow the 4 regulative principles. Follow the sadhana. You can see God. This is a challenge. Right? So I am giving a challenge. If you want to see God, so don't talk. Can you show me God? I am giving to you the method. You must follow the method. Right? And then the other sampradaya is Sri Sampradaya. It is Lakshmi Devi herself, and the prominent acharya is Ramanujacharya, which is Ananda Shesha, incarnation of Ananda Shesha. And Rudra Sampradaya, Lord Shiva himself, Vishnu Swami, the prominent acharya, and from the 4 Kumaras, which is Nimbarka Acharya is the prominent acharya. Right? So this is the point. Okay, so in conclusion, all these sampradayas accept Krishna as Supreme Personality of Godhead, and they accept Krishna is a person and we are all servant. This is the conclusion. Okay, so you must understand this. Remember, Krishna is a person, Supreme Person, and we are also a person, but we are the servant, and we are successful. Then we can establish a relationship with Krishna. Otherwise, we are gone. If the moment you think you want to become God, you're gone. The moment you think you can merge with God, you're gone. The moment you go associate with, in the name of learning Bhagavad Gita and yoga, you go and associate with a bogus people or gurus from outside Sampradaya from these 4, you're gone. Right? So be careful. Don't think that everything, whatever you do is spiritual. No. Spiritual means to understand you are the soul and serve Krishna. Establish a relationship. And how are you going to do that? By connected to the bona fide Sampradaya. Remember that. If you are not connected, you cannot understand Krishna. This is the declaration of Arjuna. This is the essence of Bhagavad Gita. Right? So I think we are just on time. So I will end the discussion here. Right? So I hope, in summary, I just summarize whatever the learning points today is. In order to understand Krishna, we must follow the footsteps of Arjuna by connected to the bona fide sampradaya, and there's only 4 bona fide sampradaya, no any other sampradaya, right? And by simply connected and listening from that bona fide guru, we can get success, we can see Krishna. That is the point. Okay. Otherwise, that guru, this guru, it won't lead us to success. In fact, it will lead us to darkness of ignorance, right? So this is the understanding. Okay. So I'll stop here because it's already 8:30, 8:35. So any question? Arsi Mataji, Kripaya, Saraswati Mataji, Nalini Mataji, Saraswati Mataji, Tachani Mataji.
No, sir. Understand quite well.
Good, nice.
I think it's good, Babu.
Okay, very nice. So any other comments, Prabhu? Patitaran Prabhu, anything else, Prabhu? You would like to add, Prabhu? Anything?
No, Prabhu, I'm fine. Very nice class.
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. So, Dinesh Prabhu, anything, Prabhu?
Hare Krishna, bro. Nice class.
Hare Krishna. So, thank you very much. Vancha kalpa tarubhyascha kripa sindhubhyevacha patithanang pavanebhyo vaishnavebhyo namo namaha. Hare Krishna. I'll see you all on
Hare Krishna, Prabhu.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Babu.
Thank you, sir.
One second,
Thank you, sir.
everybody. One second. Can you hear me? Hello, can you hear me?